press the bell icon on YouTube and don't miss another update.
Namaskar. Welcome to another episode of Editorial. I have three interesting topics for you today. My topic number one is Mr. Arif Mohammad Khan, the governor of Kerala, says, listen, who gives the state government the permission to go to Supreme Court without asking the governor? He is very offended. My question for today, what exactly is the governor's role? And has it changed in the last 6 years? That's my topic number one. My topic number two is, while day in and day out we talk about communal divide, caste divide, but somewhere down the line we never focus on something which is the most important thing that's happening around us, not only in India, across the globe, and that is economic divide. Oxfam has come out with a fantastic report on the same. I'll take you through that report today. That's my topic number two. My topic number three is Aaditya Thackeray, the Tourism Minister of Maharashtra, says that Mumbai is going to be 24/7 open. Malls will be open 24/7. So Mumbai is going to turn into a city that never sleeps. Is it a good idea? Topic number three, let's get right into the show. Arif Mohammad Khan, the governor of Kerala, seems to be having a constant tussle with the Chief Minister of Kerala. The Chief Minister, governor, doesn't see eye to eye. Same is happening in West Bengal too, so nothing new. I'm not going to dwell into what happened, why, how, where and all that. I'm sure reports will tell you that. My question is, what exactly is the role of the governor and why all of a sudden in the last 6 years we see so much tussle between the governor and the chief minister? That's the question that I want to discuss today. You see, if you look at the primary role of the governor, the primary function of the governor is to preserve, protect and defend the constitution and the law as incorporated in her oath of office under Article 159 of the Indian Constitution. This is the role of the government. He is supposed to oversee the fact that the state is running as per the constitution of the country of India. A governor technically is also supposed to be a liaison between the center and the state. And the liaison becomes more important when the political party running the central government and the political party running the state government are two different political parties. This role becomes more relevant. All this while, right after independence, there has been a lot of occasions where there were conflicts between the chief minister and the governor. But what is being seen now is that governor is now part of the political process that happens in the state. The government in the center is using the governor to get his political ends met with. And that seems to be the biggest problem. We saw that in Jammu and Kashmir. The NC and the PDP, the letter didn't come, fax was not working, was what the governor said then. He recommended President's rule later. Article 370 was abrogated. So the ruling of the governor actually brought about a historic change in the political situation of that particular state. NCP and PDP constantly said we had given the letter. We had come together, we would form the government. But no, he said, I didn't get it. Fax was not working. Brought about a historical change. Maharashtra, Bhagat Singh Koshyari. He gave BJP 3 days to make the government. He gave Shiv Sena 1 day to make the government. Want it, make it or leave it. He tried to make a difference in the political structuring of the state. Same is the case with Mr. Arif Mohammad Khan. What constitution is Mr. Arif Mohammad Khan protecting when he is asking the state government that, Baba, why are you going to Supreme Court? Isn't going to Supreme Court the constitutional right of a state government, of an elected state government? What is the governor asking? You see, like I said before, technically the governor is supposed to be that bridge between the center and the state. Governor is supposed to get in national integration. The governors now are actually dividing the state and center. So if you are the same party, if you are Bharatiya Janata Party government in the state and the center, everything honky-dory. But if you are not, that's it. You create havoc. You see, the reason I thought I should talk about this is, if this is continued, this is going to harm the democratic process of our country. If democratically elected governments are not allowed to function by constitutional bodies like the governor and the lieutenant governors, if they are not allowed to function, lieutenant governor is the same issue. One sees that in Delhi and Puducherry. So if the governor and lieutenant governor doesn't allow a democratically elected government to function, then what we are talking about is the person who was created to protect the constitution will be the person who will be destroying our constitution. Oxfam released a very interesting report. The report talks about our economical inequality. In fact, let me take you through the report and then we'll discuss it for 1 minute. According to the Oxfam report, India's richest 1% holds more than 4 times the wealth held by 953 million people who make up the bottom 70% of country's population. That's one. Let's go further. The combined total wealth of 63 Indian billionaires is higher than the total union budget of India for the fiscal year 2018 and 2019, which was 24,42,200 crores. 63 Indian billionaires have got more wealth than the total Indian budget, and we are the second largest population in the world. That's the economical divide that Oxfam talks about. It would take a female domestic worker 22,277 years to earn what a top CEO of a technology company makes in 1 year. With the earnings pegged at rupees 106 per second, a tech CEO would make more in 10 minutes than what a domestic worker would make up in 1 year. Let's go further. Women and girls in our country put in 3.26 billion hours of unpaid care work each and every day. For 3.26 billion of work that girls and women put in our country, they don't get paid. You see, the reason I wanted to talk to you about this report was, while all the time we seem to be speaking about Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, NRC, CAA, we have divided our country vertically. Nobody talks about the horizontal divide, which actually has to be destroyed. Look at the economic inequality. The horizontal divide between classes, the super rich, the upper middle class, the lower middle class, the poor, the below the poverty line. Nobody seems to be bothered about it. And that's precisely why I just wanted to bring this to your notice, for you to understand how much is the economic inequality that is happening in our country. Aaditya Thackeray, the young tourism minister and the guardian minister for Mumbai, Maharashtra state government, has pushed his dream through. Aaditya Thackeray always wanted Mumbai to be like New York. Operational 24/7. And that's exactly what he did. Now, malls can keep themselves open 24/7. If they are in a gated community, especially if they are inside these mills. Most of the malls in Mumbai are inside mill compounds. They can keep themselves open for 24/7. Good. That's a good thought. Good idea. Will it work? Will it help the economy? Yeah, it will. Will it increase tourism? To a certain extent, it will. Is it good for the city? Yeah, of course it is good for the city. But then there are certain problems. Problem number one. You see, the police force in Mumbai city, which will be the most effective department if this 24/7 operational thing happens. The Mumbai police force is under tremendous pressure because the policeman versus population ratio absolutely unconceivable. While in paper we have around 1,95,000 policemen and officers in Mumbai, but technically speaking, it is not more than 10 to 15 to 20,000 policemen and officers, policemen, women and officers who actually guard Mumbai, guard a population of 1,85 lakh people. The rest is, guarding VIPs, VVIPs, jails, light arms, so on and so forth. So the ratio is absolutely pathetic. Now, with this kind of ratio, an average cops work for 12 to 13 hours every day. An average cop in Mumbai suffers from stress, suffers from blood pressure, suffers from diabetes, so on and so forth due to the work pressure that they go through. Now, you are adding more pressure to a department which is already pressurized. Malls stay up late. Crime may go up because of that. See, announcing such policies, very nice, and one should appreciate that. But the only request to our politicians is before you announce such kind of policies, please think about the operational side of it. Please think whether our police is ready for it, our administrations are ready for it, have they infrastructurally equipped for it, which I think is not. Secondly, and the last bit I wanted to add here is, you see, this particular policy is only going to help the big retailers, big malls which are already, doing pretty okay, doing pretty decent, which is also not bad. Of course, it's good, like I said. But this is not going to help a small retailer. They're not going to help a small coffee shop. They're not going to help a small hawker or a street vendor. They're not going to help a small restaurant. So what you are talking about is helping only mega malls, mega investments, mega businesses. It would have been very nice if the infrastructure would have been set first, and then malls and also small businesses would have benefited out of this. That was my point 2. Till we meet next time. Namaskar.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.